What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video here on our channel. It's the Kid, and today's video we're going to talk about Black Ops 6. The good, the bad, the ugly. My honest thoughts of the game. And before I get into my thoughts, make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub, we greatly appreciate it. The support on the channel has been greatly up there, I won't lie, and I love every single one of you for just showing love to the channel. Without wasting any more of your time, let's talk about Black Ops 6. So Black Ops 6 is the latest Call of Duty that's being developed by Treyarch, and this is the first Call of Duty that's had the longest development time on record. It's been in development for 4 years. So from 2020 to 2024, it's been in development, and that's the longest time a COD has ever been developed. Mind you, the last project was Black Ops Core, which was rushed out a year and a half earlier than where it's supposed to be because Sledgehammer can't develop a Call of Duty. Not surprised. But for what it's worth, Core was really good. So I actually had faith that Treyarch was going to produce a really great COD. And from what I saw from multiplayer trailers and like some of the leaks that was eventually leaked, it looked fun. One of the things I really was really anxious about was omnidirectional movement and just overall how the maps would feel and just the gunplay. So overall though, I'm going to say that out of 100, I'm going to give this game an 80 to 85 rating. I believe this game is really good for what it is. I really think this game can be a really great Call of Duty, but there also just like a few things I need to iron out. Yes, it was a beta. The first thing I want to talk about is the more exciting thing to talk about, I guess you could say, omnidirectional movement. Omnidirectional movement, I'm gonna be straight up, should have been in Call of Duty from the exception. Call of Duty is not a tactical shooter. It's not a modern shooter. It is an archaic first-person shooter game. There's no reason why we should have tac sprint. I mean, tac sprint's okay, I guess, but like, if we're talking about Call of Duty, there shouldn't really be a tac sprint. But if there is gonna be one, it is whatever. But I think omnidirectional movement should be in Call of Duty from the exception. It is, or in the very least, the futuristic COD. So AW, BO3, and IW, like omnidirectional moves should have been in those Call of Duties at the very least. I feel like omnidirectional moves should not have just come out in 2024. And omnidirectional movement is just insane. So basically, what like people think of omnidirectional movement, they think of just sliding and dolphin diving, which realistically you could have been doing in almost any other Call of Duty. So that's not what it is. Omnidirectional movement is just basically being able to move and freely move in any way. So, for example, I'm a 5'11", about near 190, 200-pound dude, but I could pretty much run sideways. I can strafe sideways, and if I want to, I could probably slide in one direction and look in the other direction. That's pretty much what omnidirectional movement is, being able to move freely, having no restrictions on movement, and that makes the movement feel insane. It makes the movement feel different. Like, I could slide in one direction and then slide backwards in another direction. Like, that is insane, and I do love that. I really love the omnidirectional movement. I love the movement in this game. The fact that I am able to freely move in a Call of Duty and not have any restraint because of the fact that, oh, I'm tired, I like tac sprint. I'm like, I could do this without tac sprint, brother. Like, it's insane, and I love it. I really do like omnidirectional movement. This better be a main staple in every single COD. Omnidirectional movement, it should be a COD staple. Like, you have Shipment, Nuketown as like those two staple maps in the Call of Duty franchise. Omnidirectional movement needs to be a staple mechanic in every single Call of Duty from here on out, hands down. But that being said, I love omnidirectional movement. I feel like this game is just gonna be so crazy. I do apologize to all the 9 to 5 heads who literally work their job and just try to play for 30 minutes, because they're gonna get absolutely twerked on when this game drops by all the sweats in the game. But omnidirectional movement is a vibe, I won't lie. Talking about the gunplay, I really think that the gunplay feels really unique this year because of the fact that, if you guys are aware, in the past few years, we've had aim assist, obviously, but we had a different type of aim assist. So basically, there was obviously the standard for all the standard people out there. We had precision, which is more for the, I want to say the more advanced people. We had focusing, which was based for new people, and what I grew up with was Black Ops, which was in, I want to say, Vanguard, MW2, and MW3, which basically just has the aim assist feel of Black Ops, and that's what majority of the pros will run as well. And I grew up with the Black Ops games the most. My first COD was technically Modern Warfare 2, and I played the hell out of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 the most, but I've played the Black Ops games significantly more. So being able to play on a Black Ops aim assist, it felt fine. But I like the aim assist in this game overall. It doesn't feel like crazy. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, in the beta, and this is how it's gonna be in the full game, the aim assist is toned down. So like, you're gonna see a lot of people start whiffing their shots, myself included. But like, I like that. I don't like the aim assist to be insanely strong. And in a 3 meter gunfight, let's say if you're in close proximity with somebody, so 3 meters is about 9 yards, right? So in 3 meters, there is no aim assist at all. So the like fights feel like genuine. It feels like you're gonna have to fight for that kill, and I like that. I really do like that. The thing with me that I don't mind the aim assist being as nerfed as it is this year is because I grew up on Black Ops aim assist. I've played so much of the Black Ops games, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Cold War. I played that significantly more than any other COD title, with exceptions to MW2 and MW3 maybe, but I'm pretty sure I played the Black Ops games much more than MW2 and MW3. And those two are being my top 3 favorite games of all time, like into the Call of Duty. Um, but I grew with the Black Ops aim assist, so the aim assist in this game feels similar to what I'm used to playing. So I'm not really upset that it's been nerfed. I can still get used. I can get used to it, and I have gotten used to it, and I've been enjoying the aim assist. I feel like there's actually a genuine skip gap, but with the omnidirectional movement being how it is, and the aim assist not being as strong, you're gonna really tell who's a really good player and who's an average player and who's a shitter. Like so, I'm excited. I really like the aim assist. And in terms of the gunplay, I feel like majority of the guns are really good. In the week 1 beta, the Jackal used to run the entire lobby. I'm telling you, I literally saw Jackals in like it was one match I played where it was all Jackals. There was no ARs, no snipers. It was just Jackals, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing? And the thing with the Jackal in the first weekend of the beta was the fact that it literally could outrange an AR. Some of these subs in this game can outrange an AR, which I don't think it should be like that, but I mean, it is what it is. I personally think all the subs should get a damage range nerf because those SMGs are outranging the ARs by a decent margin, and I don't like that. I really don't. I don't think subs should be like that. Subs shouldn't be a do-it-all weapon. It really shouldn't, because I'm not supposed to be shooting you from about 20 to 30, even 40 meters with a submachine gun and feel confident of taking that gunfight and slamming you. I shouldn't be doing that, but that's how it is now, and it sucks. And I will say, like, I think the subs definitely need a damage range nerf. And that goes for every single sub. C9, the Tanto, and the Jackal. The Jackal did overall get a nerf in the second weekend of beta, so it made the game feel more balanced. But I still think the subs overall should get a damage range nerf. AR soak fine. I will say the XM4 in the first weekend of the beta did not feel great. It didn't feel good at all. And I know it didn't get patched in the second weekend of the beta, at least to my knowledge, but it probably did get a silent buff because it felt so much different in the second weekend of the beta than the first weekend. But overall, all the ARs felt fine. I definitely think the Krig is probably going to be the best AR in the game, hands down. And I think the AK is probably going to be top 3. And yeah, I mean, AR subs feel nice. I mean, LNGs feel okay. Sniping the game definitely feels different, I won't lie, and I'm kind of iffy on that because on one hand I don't like sniping to be extremely easy, and I think it's just because of the aim assist, because since there's a lack of aim assist and snipers with aim assist are incredibly broken, it feels different, and it's kind of hit or miss for me, because I like it, but then at the same time it's like some of them don't feel like they like one tap people, like I don't feel confident getting into a long range gunfight like I mentioned earlier with a sniper when I see someone with a sub that's beating me from across the map. So I think sniper should get an overall damage buff, or like at the very least an ADS speed buff. That's how I feel, but it is what it is. I don't think sniping's too terrible in this game. Shotguns are shotguns. I don't really think the shotguns are too overpowered in this game. They don't, to be fair, there's only one, but besides the point. Um, I feel like the perk system is really good. The perk system is really nice. I like that we're getting perk greed again. It's cool. I wish perk greed actually gave like more than one perk, but I understand the concept because also since there's a specialist type um bonus for running 3 of the same perk classes, so I kind of understand why it's only one extra perk. It is what it is. I don't mind it too much. But yeah, overall the gunplay and the guns feel really nice. Um, I don't think there's any much issues with that. The maps in the game, I'm not gonna lie, they're definitely hit or miss, and it's mainly because of the spawns. Now, in the first weekend of the beta, the spawns were god awful. I'm obviously it's a beta, but the spawns were horrendous. I was spawning in the middle of gunfire. In the second weekend of the beta, for the most part, most of the maps changed the spawns and they felt better. But Babylon, oh my god, Babylon has probably the worst spawns in the game. You've seen clips of it. You've seen it at all. It's pretty stupid, but overall the spawns got better in the beta, but Babylon spawns need to get fixed. Period. Um, so at the end of the day, I think the spawns are really bad. The spawns I think make or break maps. Overall, the spawns now are better, but I will say Babylon spawns need to get fixed. Now, in regards to the maps itself, Babylon is a really decent map. I don't think it's that terrible. People complain about it, but I think it's just the spawns. The map design looks cool. Um, Skyline's probably the best map out of the entire beta that we gotten. After that, I'm gonna have to put Derelic. It's it's really good. I think I like the system it has. Like it's kind of like works at 3-lane maps. You have that. Yeah, so you call it a 3-lane map. After that, I honestly will say the only thing I don't like about Derelic is overall. I want to say the trains, but it's not like a make or break. You could still play it. I'm not gonna hold you. What else? What other maps are in here? Scud, I think is the worst. Map's the worst in the game by a damn landslide. That shit is god awful. I don't want to play that map. I don't want to play that map. Don't make me play that map. That shit is dog water. Rewind reminds me of Miami and just the overall size of it. It's labeled as a medium map. That map is kind of big for it being medium. So I don't know. If you get a bigger map than that, I'm gonna tweak. But Rewind's not too bad. It feels bigger than what they're saying it is, but I could be wrong. I think it's just because it's overall longer than most maps. Um, yeah, I already mentioned Babylon. So yeah, the maps aren't too terrible. I think there's more or less just the spawns, but Scud's gotta go. I'd hopefully in the competitive nature and ranked play system, I definitely want to see like the maps like get tweaked a little bit. I definitely want to see medium maps. Like I think the Relic and maybe Skyline map sizes are really good. I think honest to God, I think Skyline's probably the only good ranked play map or competitive map I can see. So hopefully they add more comp maps. I'm excited to see what they're adding. I mean, we did see a trailer of it earlier today, so I'm kind of excited. Hope for the best. But yeah, the maps aren't too terrible. Besides Scud, Scud needs to get out. He needs to go, and then the spawns need to get toned. Um, the last thing I want to talk about, to give my overall recommendation of the game. I want to say skill-based matchmaking, and it's been a really sensitive topic. I definitely think that's the one thing I really don't like about the game. The skill-based matchmaking is incredibly insane, and I understand why. Most people are saying like, oh, like they make like there's a particular reason. It's like the college that I knew, kind of long gone. Like the people who play the game, who like generally want to get better, those people are long gone. We're in a generation where people just want to pick up and play the game, and if they're getting shit on 20%, they're not gonna want to buy the game. And Activision and Call of Duty understand that, so they're trying to make it so that way everyone can have a good time with it. Now, it's great for the people who are actually dog shit. Like I won't lie, like they're having a good time. But for us people who actually play the game, took the time and dedication to play the game every single year, it kind of sucks to just only play against like sweaty ass people. I understand why you want to cater to all honesty and you want to keep it's for the longevity of the game, but at the same time, I feel like the skills matchmaking can be toned down to a substantial degree. I don't think it needs to be as high as it has been in previous CODs. I think honestly, this has probably been the worst it's been since the inception of skill-based matchmaking. I want to say because Cold Warrior, I think skill-based matchmaking wasn't bad at all. I think it was pretty minute because you weren't getting it into lobbies with insanely sweaty people. Like you have your mix of people. There was skill-based matching was in the game, but it wasn't like as crazy. So you would actually still get people from all varieties. Now you're just getting people who have placed top 250s and like are like Warzone resurgent top 250s and like comp players. Like bro, that shit's annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. That's my only gripe with the game. I feel like for me personally. Um, Weapon balancing feels fine. Weapon level progression feels fine. I can't lie. Um, I will say I would like to see. I really want to see what's the word I'm looking for. Constant updates. I want to see different metas. I don't want to keep seeing the same meta all year. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing 1 to 2 guns rule the whole game. Like Modern Warfare 2, TAC 56. Baznav. Modern Warfare 3, it's been a mix between the Rival 9 and the NCW. Those two are still probably the most powerful weapons in the game. Obviously, the statics and being in the season is pretty insane too. Vanguard, MP40, Automaton, Cold War, Krieg, 74U, LC10. I think Cold War honestly had the best like in regards to like metas, it hasn't been like one gun metas all that entire year. There's so much, but like now it's a the tag 9 meta. If you still play Cold War, you know that tag 9 runs that game. But like honestly, throughout the entirety of Cold War span, it's literally it's been just constant meta changes. AK was good, the LC10 was good, the Krig was good, and like there's a lot of viable weapons in that game. In the past few years, there hasn't been really just like more than one viable weapon, and I kind of want to see that, not just in ranked, but I mean like in pubs too. I'm tired of just seeing one gun metas run this entire game. Obviously, in ranked play, you can make a similar. I want that similar argument too, but I think ranked play is fine because like the top players are gonna use the best weapons regardless. But I want like in pubs to like just be constant meta shifts, like have constant weapon balancing. That'll be great. I miss that. But at the end of the day, I'm not. I'm excited for Black Ops 6. I didn't pre-order the game because I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it till I played the betas. I played both weekends of the betas. I grinded the hell out of it, as you're gonna tell by the videos I produce. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for this game. I really am. I'm not gonna lie to you. Playing the beta, like besides the skillless matchmaking, I had so much fun. There's a time where like I got off work, played the beta, went to church, came back, played the beta all night, went to work, slept for 9 hours after work, and then got on the beta at midnight to 5 in the morning. And this was for the second weekend, so I was enjoying the game. I genuinely was having a good time playing the game. I haven't done that with any other beta that I've played. Every single beta I played, I gave it like I kind of was like kind of on and off about it, but this is the first beta where I really was like really in depth with it. And I loved it. Getting prepared for the omnidirectional movement, trying to find out the best guns for like ranked and like even pub videos. Like bro, grinding content. I was having a good time grinding content, my guy. Like it was amazing. I'm excited for the game. So yeah, overall I'm giving it 85, 80 or 85 out of 100. I feel like this game can be one of the best qualities we've gotten in a long time. I just think like I discourage matchmaking. I would pray they tone it down. I think the map selection can be a lot better. I definitely think like the gun balancing will definitely needs to be a thing. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and spawns are dog shit. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you can, drop a like, drop a sub, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later for another video. Peace.